Have you ever found yourself wondering if you should stay friends with your ex? It's a question that many have faced, and the answer isn't as simple as you may think. Imagine running into your ex at a party, and the warm memories flood back. Or maybe you still share mutual friends, making it feel impossible to cut ties completely. The idea of staying friends after a breakup can spark strong opinions on both sides. Some people argue for it, while others insist it's a terrible idea. Today, we're diving deep into this complex topic. We'll explore the pros and cons of staying friends with an ex, and we'll help you make an informed decision about your own situation. Let's start with the pros of staying friends with an ex. First off, there's emotional support. After a breakup, you've shared a lot with this person. You understand each other on a deeper level than most others. Will they still be there to support you when times get tough? That can be incredibly valuable. Next, consider the better closure. If you both choose to be friends, you might find closure. You'll have a chance to work through any unresolved feelings together. This can lead to healing for both parties. Another benefit is the shared social circle. If you have mutual friends, staying friends might make social situations less awkward. You won't feel the need to avoid each other at gatherings. This leads us to a big selling point: familiarity. Your ex knows you well, and sometimes it's comforting to keep that familiarity in your life. And let's face it, nostalgia can also play a role. You might have had some amazing times together that you would love to reminisce about. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the cons of staying friends with an ex. One major downside is the risk of mixed signals. You might both have different ideas about what friendship means. This confusion can lead to misunderstandings. Next, we have emotional baggage. Being friends may mean dragging along unresolved feelings. One of you might still have romantic feelings. Complicating things further, let's not forget about the potential for jealousy. If one of you starts dating someone new, it could lead to feelings of resentment. You might find yourself wishing you were back together. Then there's the aspect of new relationships. If you start a new relationship while staying friends with your ex, it might strain your new romance. Your partner may not feel comfortable with the close bond you share with your ex. That brings us to the time factor. Staying friends can sometimes take up emotional time and energy. You might find it hard to move on if you're still tied to your past. Now that we've explored the pros and cons, let's dive deeper into how to make this decision. First, ask yourself, what's your reason for wanting to stay friends? Is it for emotional support, or are you afraid of losing an important person in your life? Next, consider how you both handle emotions. Are you able to communicate openly without bringing up past hurts? This communication is vital for a healthy friendship. You should also assess whether you both can keep things friendly. If you can't, it might be better to create some distance. If you decide to remain friends, set clear boundaries. Talk openly about what you're both comfortable with. This might include discussing how you'll handle interactions with new partners. Check in with each other regularly about your feelings. Continued communication can prevent misunderstandings. Don't forget to allow time for personal growth. Sometimes, taking a step back is best to gain perspective. You might need space to find who you are outside the relationship. After some time apart, reassess your feelings again. Is staying friends still a good option? Now, let's share a few real stories to highlight various situations. Take Emily and Jake, for example. They dated for 2 years before breaking up. Initially, they stayed friends, feeling that they could support each other through the breakup. However, 3 months later, Jake started dating someone new. Emily felt jealous, and it strained their friendship. Eventually, they decided to take a complete break from each other. Fast forward 6 months, and they both had time to heal. They reconnected and became good friends again. Now, let's look at Mia and Ben. They had a short relationship that ended amicably. They decided to stay friends right away, as neither one had strong feelings left. This worked well for them. They even support each other in new relationships, maintaining a healthy distance. Each situation really depends on individuals and their unique experiences. Remember this: there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Do what feels right for you, and consider your emotional health above all. Before we wrap up, what do you think? Are you leaning towards staying friends with your ex? Or are you ready to move on? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you been in a similar situation? We'd love to hear your stories. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.